So let's talk about the online part of the exam. I want to show you guys how to get on and open the file. It's going to be an Excel file that I saved in Blackboard for you. So as we go, stop me and ask questions. Everybody's seen Blackboard, right? Everybody here's worked with it? No problem. You've taken the multiple choice part of the exam in Blackboard. So there's a leg up. So this is actually your class. And remember, you just go over to the left side over here and you click on Assessments. And under the Assessments, it'll pop up. And instead of there being just one file there for you that says chapter, or exam 3, it'll say exam 3, chapter 7, 8, and 9. There will be two of them. And one will say exam 3, chapter 7, 8, and 9, problems. That's the one that will be the problem part of it. I'm going to give you plenty of time to do it. But you have to do both. You have to do the multiple choice one and the problems. I threw up an example. There's nothing here other than I'm going to show you the steps to take, okay? So when you go in here, you click on the example, and it's going to pop up and it says, it'll have instructions. You have 2 hours to finish this exam, open the file, blah, 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 save the file back. Okay, it'll tell you all that good stuff. Click begin. Notice we haven't started the test yet. Click begin. And it will tell you the instructions again. And if you scroll down a little bit, notice here, question 1. There will be one question, and it'll have this file attached. It won't be called this. This is my example file, but it will say exam 3. And that's an Excel file. So you're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need a computer with a reliable, and I want to stress the word reliable, internet connection. Okay? Because you're going to be on it for a while. You can't have it drop off and not let you save your file back, okay? You're going to need Excel. If you're not comfortable with Excel and you want to take the exam on paper, let me know. Most people can work through Excel. Okay, but if you can't, let me know. We'll deal with it. So once you do that, come and open the file. And when you click on it, the computer's going to ask, do you really want to open this file up? Go ahead and open it. The computer may ask you, do you really, really want to open it? And I'm going to say yes.
Then it gives us a virus.
Yeah. I'm not going to give you a virus. Why? Because if I do, you're going to send it back to me and I'm going to open it on my computer. So, okay. Oh, this software hasn't been activated yet. Yours won't show you this. Obviously, we've got a brand new version of Microsoft Office on this computer. There, it won't show up, it won't do that to you. But the spreadsheet will open up. There's one thing I want you to check for. Notice up at the top it says, this file is from the internet and might be unsafe. Click if you want to enable editing. It won't let you change anything on it unless you enable the editing. So click that. Now you're good to go. You're in real Excel. You can do whatever you want with this. So I've told you this is my example file. There's nothing to do with it. Since you're working at home and just in case your computer shuts down or the power goes out or your internet connection goes down for some reason, save this thing to your local computer. You know, go up into a file, save as, and save it to your computer, okay? When you give it a name, make sure you get your last name and the file name on this. That way when you send it to me, I know who it was from. It just makes it easier. Okay? Can you help me out and do that? So get your last name in the file name somewhere. Exam 3 / Smith. No, not slash. Exam 3 - Smith. Something like that, okay? Good? All right, not slash. I apologize. Yes. So then do whatever you do. Take the test. Enter the data. I may give you 2.5. Okay? Save the test. Make sure you save your test. And then I'm going to go ahead and close out of Excel.
So the file we need to save it as is XLSM?
XLS would be fine, but it'll probably default to this. The M means it's macro enabled. Because I write so many macros, my computer is permanently set up to save in that format. I forgot to not save it as that for you guys. But so you've saved this on your hard drive. You've still got time left. The time hasn't run out on the exam. Come down here right below where you loaded the file. It says attach file. Browse my computer. Okay? Find where you find where you save the file. Let's just pretend this is it because I didn't save it. And you click on the file name that has your last name in it, and it will attach the file. Once you attach it, just click Save and Submit. It says, are you really submitting your test? Tell it yes, and let it go. You're done. Your test is done at that point, okay? Pretty straightforward?
If we have any problems, can we get your email address?
Yes, but I'm not going to be... See, I'm giving you several days to do the homework or the test, so I won't be sitting there next to my email 24/7 waiting for you to have a problem. Okay? So you're going to get 2.5 hours from when you push begin until the time you push submit. Yes, I want to submit. It's really that simple. Open the file, do a save as, do the test, attach it back on there. There's only a couple of buttons to push. Okay? Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so when you're in Excel and you were taking the test and you're all done, you saved it, you X'd out of Excel.
Right.
You go back to Blackboard. Is Blackboard going to stay open for 2.5 hours?
Yes, it should. If it doesn't, you can log back into it.
And then just go back?
I've turned off what's called forced completion, and it'll let you log back in, but the clock still keeps running though. Okay? Go ahead, what were you going to say?
So what you said.
Yeah.
Just log back in.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Will you have different sheets, or is it different sheets?
There will be different tabs on the bottom.
Okay.
I think there's only 2 problems, but the first one has like a general ledger tab and a purchases journal and a cash payments journal, and they're each in a different tab. Okay? So look at the tabs at the bottom. And then there's one called problem 2, and it's one tab all by itself. Okay? Other questions? Yes, ma'am.
I tried to open the file, but I couldn't open it. So I'm going to try
The example one?
Yeah.
Just as a reminder, notice when I opened it, it popped up and said, do you really want to open this?
It might not be associated to this.
Yeah, on that computer, it may not be associated. So once you go into the test and click begin, and you download the file, you got to say, yes, I want to open it. And it's going to double check, do you really want to do this? Yes, I do. Then for a third time, you really have to come up here and say, enable editing. Yes, I really, really, really want to do this. I'm sure I want to do this. Because if you don't enable the editing at the top, you can't change anything on it. It won't do anything for you. Okay? So those are the things you got to watch out for.
If it asks you what type of, or what file you want to open it with, then you have to make an association. You have to pick out Excel.
If it asks you what type of program you want to use, make sure you tell it it's Excel. It should know, but who knows? Maybe it won't. Okay? If it's an old version, it might not. Or it hasn't been used yet. Okay? Any other questions? All right, we're good there. Moving on.